Welcome back into Leesville Tattoos and Views. And
Got yourself wrapped up. Hold on, just a minute.
we were talking.
Instead of after hours, this is called the trash bin. The trash bin.
Yeah, we could call it that. That'll work.
So, what's your
Good
one
one shot.
regret that you could go back
man.
and change?
Yeah, if we
I don't
change
know.
anything.
If we could
what
change
would it
anything, I guess I would have a lot more patience, and I wouldn't be so quick to anger back when I was younger.
I think that was all of us.
And I should have been a little bit more understanding with a lot of people, and I guess I should have spent a lot more time with the people that mean a lot to me now. Looking back,
You
my-
never realize how important people are.
right?
Yeah.
My grandmother would always tell me, don't forget, Granny always loves you. You know,
Because
And
she
that-
knew she's not going to be here one day. Yeah.
And I didn't know that. Because at that age you're invincible. You're young.
Nothing will ever happen.
Nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna stay the same.
Yeah, Christmas takes forever to get here.
Right. And I guess I should have been a lot more patient with a
That
lot of
was
people.
such a nice childhood bubble, though. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you grew up
Yeah.
thinking.
Yeah, Christmas
things
comes
will never
way
be
too
different.
quick now.
Oh,
man,
yeah.
Oh, once you have kids, it
Now that
comes
you're buying
every
it?
6 months.
Yeah.
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 And that's why I try to instill that in my girls now, because I'm an older parent, and I know that I'm not going to be here for forever, and with the way things are going and whatnot, it could be a lot sooner than anything. But
Yeah.
but
We're going to
try
laugh it all.
yeah.
Insert
And-
laughter.
And so I try to tell them,
Yeah.
I try to share with them as much as I can, and try to tell
Just
them,
be good people. Just be good. Just be good.
Daddy
people.
loves you.
Yeah,
Just don't
be
ever
good
forget
people.
that. Daddy loves you.
I feel like, especially being older, having Tootie, I have so much more patience, and it's not
Yeah.
that like I didn't, but I would kind of blow off things that, you never get a chance to go back
Right.
and do. Hey,
You'll
Mom,
sit on the
come
floor
get
and
in the sprinkler
Legos,
with
yeah.
me. Yeah, things like that.
Yeah.
And now it's like I can't tell Tootie no because I'm just like, all right, you wanna do what? Okay.
Yeah, right.
What's funny is mine's grown. My daughter's grown. My stepdaughters are grown. And I have a great grandnephew that I just love. Like him and I are besties, and I hate children. I might tell you.
Did he get bit by a squirrel too?
He did not. Not yet.
Not yet.
No,
Not
but-
yet.
If he stays around Sarah, he will.
But Baby Tanner is him and I are like
Peas in a pod.
we peas and carrots.
Peas and carrots.
what's one thing that you regret, or one
And
thing
I
you
just
wish you could
love
change?
him.
Yeah.
Like,
If you go back
he's-
and change one thing, what would it be, Mary?
Oh, me? Lee,
I think
are you
Lee's
going to go?
going.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
Lee's
is it my
going.
turn?
Ooh,
Uh,
yeah.
I mean, I'm thankful I have my children. As an older parent like you, I think I have more patience, and I just don't sweat the small stuff. But I didn't know I would enjoy being a father as much as I do. If I would have started having children at 17, 18, 19 years old, I might have had one a year. So I might have 30 kids by now. But,
Sarah's like, I
I
couldn't.
wish
Live
I
on
wouldn't
it.
have
Live on
been
it.
so afraid of
Quick.
settling down. It
Yeah.
it just scared the hell out of me. I had a restless bone. As soon as things started going good, as soon as I got comfortable, as soon as I started
Rock
developing
the boat.
feelings, I was gone.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many times I had a decent job. I was in a decent relationship, and I just grabbed my
It
bug
just
out
was
bag
too comfortable.
and
Let's
moved to
fuck it.
Dallas
We
or
gonna
moved to
leave
Houston
that,
or
I
moved,
get it,
I
no.
would just jump up and run.
That's like me and Baby Tanner. Like I love that little boy. Like, and I don't know why.
Yeah, settling down scared me to death.
Well, and
it
he
was
and
just-
he's
Yeah,
like
it made you
he's
who you
a,
are, and it put you where you're at, and everything. I think everything has a reason,
It does. It
and
does. Yeah.
you learn from that experience, and I think that you probably maybe weren't ready for that, and you might have known that. you
Oh
know?
yeah, yeah.
Well,
yeah, I was
and
definitely
like
way
I
too
said,
immature
Baby,
to
Baby
settle down.
Tanner's a great nephew. Like, and I just absolutely love
If it ain't a
him.
squirrel, it's a tanner.
Hey, me and Baby Tanner. Hey, if he ain't gonna get bit by a squirrel, we gonna connect. Okay, hey, we gonna connect.
Even more. All right, your turn,
Okay,
Mary.
your turn, Mary.
Well, I won't say that I regret anything in life.
No,
There would
no,
be
not at all.
some changes.
But would there?
I'm just talking about your first one. What would you go back? Change anything? The first thing.
Well, I changed my baby daddy. First one, yeah, change baby daddy. But no, we ain't talking about that.
Yeah, that's a hard question because if you,
Right. If you change anything, it's not going to be where it is.
Yeah, it's that butterfly effect,
So
I
unbeknownst.
always say,
Can I,
Man, y'all are sucking the spirit right out of it. Yeah.
so I always say, having a rougher childhood, it made me who I am. Like that is something I would never change. Like I am hungry. I mean, humble. I'm hungry, yeah, because I'm
hungry
I got the
for
drive,
another
yeah.
baby daddy. No,
Not me, but
just kidding. No.
patience is something. I think is when you get older, you're just like, man. You look back and you do see moments in your life where you didn't exhibit as much patience as you could have, and especially with children.
Yeah.
Now I'm at a place in life where it's just like, I'm not trying to blow through it. It's like take time,
Right.
absorb every moment. It's
Well,
like,
I hate people.
but absorbing every moment because like you won't get that back.
Yeah.
Like you just won't. Like I see a lot of TikTok videos
I
that are
don't
like,
want to. I don't want to get it back.
I wish I could
hate
go back
everybody.
and
No,
watch my kid run around when they're 2 again. And I'm like,
No.
that's something you don't get to do unless you took videos of it, and you get to relive it. But definitely patience for me.
Yeah.
That would be something I would definitely change.
Well, I have a lot of patience.
No, the hell you don't.
Well, I tell you what, and y'all talk about this and spending time with people that you're never going to get back.
Everybody.
I always thought that, life is moving too fast, and they say life is moving too fast. They've scientifically proven it is moving much faster every day.
It is.
And so, the length of a day when you were a kid is nowhere near the length of a day now.
Yeah.
And I think that's why people are so gravitationally pulled towards having more patience because things are moving so quickly now. I think most people, if they could change anything, it would be that. Just slow everything down.
I still don't like children. No.
Yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with children or squirrels, Sarah.
I did see a thing the other day where they were talking about, like used to you had family photos and pictures and Polaroids.
books.
Well, now
Like big books.
everything's on the phone, and all these people's
worry about
children
that.
have like the cat
Emojis.
filter, and
Yeah.
they've got the star glasses. So nobody has a picture of their kid without
Okay.
these filters on.
Well, I'm
them.
gonna tell you right now, if I have a cousin that puts up a cat filter, you ain't related to me.
I think what's
I do
funny
worry about that.
Meow.
Yeah.
What are you?
Having family photos,
meow.
even us
No,
now, because everything is digitized. I try to make it to the photo center and print off
Yeah.
cool little pictures every once in a while because
No.
that's very important
Yeah.
to have, especially for them. You never know when this stuff here is going to go away.
Yeah.
Well,
and if you
like-
don't have a frame of reference and you can't go back and
How many
look,
kids you have?
you can lose that,
How
and
many
you
kids?
can lose that grounding. And I'm worried about that grounding for them.
Yeah.
Because if we don't
Well,
have
it's
something
like
to pull
it's
up and look
giving
at,
them
No,
something
correct.
to look
No,
at.
You're
Yeah.
right. You're right.
Because my
you're
grandma,
You're right.
my mama always talked about how aggravating my grandma was with the camera because she was like, dude, every Christmas, grandma was
Take
like,
pictures, yeah.
take pictures. Like,
She want-
and
yeah, well,
but it's
that's
like
the
I'm
thing.
glad she did
Yeah.
that
Yes,
because
'cause
like
you
I
have
can
nothing.
look back at
Yes.
every Christmas, with my
Yeah.
family, and a lot of people don't have that,
Right.
Yeah, and if someone goes missing now, everyone's just going to be looking for a fucking filter.
Yeah.
Hey, if I go missing, hey,
I will say,
if the FBI can't find Nancy, they ain't gonna find me.
She's 82, but she looks 14.
I mean, where's Nancy? Is she even real? Okay, like
this
I'm
guy.
concerned. I'm concerned. Okay,
I told somebody the other day, I said,
if they can't
if
find
they met
Nancy,
him in
they ain't
person,
gonna
they'd
find
be
me.
like,
Who are you?
you?
Right. Yeah.
Like that was
And
not
her
what was on the
daughter,
poster.
her daughter went on and said, "Well, we're just gonna stop looking."
So they never did find anything. I quit following the case.
I
never
don't
did.
know. That's some
Yeah.
bullshit. I don't know.
I thought that was a psyop.
I have
Yeah.
no idea what y'all are
Nancy ain't
talking
even
about.
Distraction.
She ain't
That's
even a real
Nancy
person.
Nancy
Guilfoyle.
Guthrie.
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 Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Nancy's
Yeah. I know
Nancy
what you're
probably-
Right after the files.
Nancy
Right,
that
yeah.
happened 10
That
years
happened.
ago.
Yeah.
Okay?
And then we went to
Like,
war.
she
Yeah,
ain't-
But it's not a war; it's a special military operation. Right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Well, Cody.
So what's your regret?
I was
Yeah,
about to
your turn.
say,
What's
what
one thing
is
you
your
would change?
regret?
Hey, Hey, what you got going on?
Definitely not appreciating the people in my life.
Oh,
I mean,
that's
seriously,
Yeah.
it was you know, if I could go back and change everything, that's what it would be. It would be that deep appreciation for those people. And the older I get, the deeper that appreciation becomes, because I find myself like, not, I'm going to say lately, but recently, looking back on just everything that our mother did for us growing up. And not going to say I didn't appreciate it. I just didn't have as deep an appreciation for it as I should have.
Correct.
Because she sacrificed a lot for our happiness.
Yes.
Went without things, you know, so that we could be happy. Not that we had a lot. We didn't. And, but again, you know, if I could go back and just, you know, appreciate the time, the minutes, the moments, the little things like that.
I literally sent my son a text earlier. Was like, "Hey, we're a team." You know, like change your attitude about stuff. But you know, like I giving him money and stuff like that. Like I worked for that.
You gotta get yourself
And-
a motherfucking job.
Yeah, that was what I told him that I was like, you are not kind of appreciating what you're getting, you know, and when you have to work for it, trust me, you'll appreciate it a lot more.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Being a mom's fun.
Well, hey, on that note, that was fun.
Adulting is fun.
Oh man.
Adulting just doesn't
Every
stop.
day.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. Fuck it. No, hey. Y'all already know. You wanted to say it, you just didn't want to.
She's like, you're thinking it.
Well, I feel
Thank
like
you.
every day is a raping by the government without
It
a reach
is.
around,
Oh,
and I'm really
gosh.
tired of that.
Fuck
I mean,
y'all,
I think everybody's
bitches.
exhausted,
No, hey.
and then with all the shit that they're spraying,
Ugh.
I mean,
mean,
Dude, that picture I took last night. So y'all took a picture too.
Oh yeah.
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 We
It was
saw
literally, I looked up and I was like,
okay,
that-
y'all
that ain't
better
supposed to be
stop
there.
noticing. Okay,
Yeah, I know, right?
stop
Don't look
noticing
up.
right now.
And then we-
Y'all quit.
like
y'all
Cody
quit
was
doing
talking
that
about
bullshit.
the spraying. They're starting to spray at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not
me and
as
me-
noticeable.
Me and my oldest
Right.
got home the other night, and you know, moon was bright. We got out of the car. We were walking to the house, and we literally saw 4 planes in the air at different stages, and there was already 2 that had left a trail, and they were
They were over.
well,
you know,
hey.
crisscrossing the sky with this
Yeah.
stuff, and
They don't
you know, I don't know how much
man.
that affects people's physical being, but like today,
Well, I can tell you right now, nobody today could breathe.
I just had a fuck it attitude. Like
could
I was
breathe.
I was
I could
tired of
breathe
trying. I was
pretty
tired of
good.
being
No.
me. I was tired of the world. Like I was ready for some shit to pop
Listen,
off.
Linda.
I was
Yeah, I
I was
kinda had that.
irritable.
I think it's by design.
Revolution.
Hey,
How I live in
ready
the
for it.
country, I didn't feel no different. I feel
Yeah.
And it's all the same.
I think we found the
I
answer.
feel good, okay? Like,
More Loko.
I
That's
don't know
more
what's
Loko.
happening-
That's all you
right.
need.
I don't know what's happening here
That's
in
all you need.
town,
You talk
okay,
about
but I
you-
feel good.
Yeah, hey, nothing gonna bother you.
No, I feel good.
Are you kidding
but
me?
it just gets old when you see
Sorry,
the
y'all up here
daily
in the city, y'all
abuses
got some
that
weird
just
shit.
constantly
Well,
occur.
whenever I tell y'all I'm sitting in the mirror and I'm trying to put on my makeup and I'm like, we're supposed to go to work.
yeah, we're still supposed to pay these
know,
taxes.
That's
and we're
when it
still
hits
supposed
me.
to
And that's
participate.
when I sent y'all that
Well-
picture from this morning. Is that's the first thing I saw on the news was, and I normally don't watch the news, but it happened to be 2 pedophiles standing up there. One was signing executive orders as the
Listen,
quote
Linda.
unquote president,
I don't.
and the other one is standing over his shoulder, which is Howard Lutnick. And I'm like,
with a shit-eating grin.
You said,
yeah, with a shit-eating grin.
I can't do this
And,
this
and
morning.
it pissed me off so much. I'm thinking these are the people that are driving us to the destruction of
that we're currently in.
we're in.
Yeah.
And they're sitting there
Well,
smiling,
yeah.
signing these executive orders for.
I'm gonna
Other
sign, I'm
people
gonna
to
sign out
do
on
the
that
bidding.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know,
I
Ms.
ain't-
Lindsey Graham was taking a vacation the other day. Never been married, never had kids, but yet he's voting on policy to
Which would
engineer
affect both,
society. Yeah,
right.
I mean,
that
it's
affects
just like
your kids and my kids.
Jeez, come on.
Yep.
And
It
then-
just aggravates
well, not
the
only
shit
that,
out of
I
me.
didn't realize this until I was watching one of my guys that I watch on YouTube a lot, and it's Black Scout Survival. And if y'all
I
don't
watch
follow
him a lot.
he has some really good stuff, man. He's been hitting hard here lately, and I didn't realize how many people in the administration are actually at Disney World right now, in Disneyland. They are
vacation.
and they are
When
doing
the world's on fire.
They are doing it all before the world, I think, is on fire, and I think they're doing all the stuff.
So glad that y'all had Disney money.
I think they're enjoying. They're enjoying what they can.
Yeah.
Now it's what it seems like before it gets really
Yeah.
tight, and they're locked down.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, in this weird sense of me, it almost feels like 2019, 2020 vibes all
I feel
over
like
again.
we're knowing something is.
something's fixing to
everybody
happen.
feels like we're right at the edge. We're on the cusp of something.
Yeah, people can feel it. Well, I
think that's why we're all tense. Like we all collectively know there's something
Shit's
that's about to
big
pop
in the
off.
I was talking to Shelly day before yesterday, and Northern England's out of diesel. There's no
Australia.
diesel. No
Have
diesel
y'all
to be
seen
had.
Australia?
Yeah.
Yep.
They are in a bind.
I mean, they're talking about doing energy lockdowns where if you have an odd number on your license plate,
Here we go again.
you drive
1970.
on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Oh, I
if you have an
remember that.
even number, you drive on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Nobody drives on Sundays.
I was flabbergasted when I saw that because it was like, oh, that really happened. And I think I had brought it up when we were talking about
And it
CCS.
happened to be the same country
Yeah. Yeah.
that caused
Yeah,
that
same
because
shit.
Same
because
shit.
the CIA was running a coup.
Funny how
Yeah.
history repeats itself.
It's so
and
funny,
I love
Cody.
that people are like,
That's
oh, I
cyclical.
don't like history. You better.
You better.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
you really
Better
should
learn it.
pay attention to it.
You know, another thing that you talk about noticing, the similarities of these guys that are starting to talk about World War One, and I haven't really invested a lot of time into studying that until here recently. The similarities of things that are going on and what set the stage for where we're at now,
Yep.
all came out of the war, the Great War that they call World War One, and there was just the Ottoman Empire at that time. And now it's broken up into those states we call Syria, Iraq, Afghanistan, Iran,
Well, if
Saudi Arabia.
if you know history or have a basic understanding of history, if you look at the Athenian Empire, they pretty much controlled the Aegean Sea, but their collapse, the United States, anybody that thinks we've got brighter days ahead, we are in the final stages of empire collapse, in the
Yeah.
United States. I mean,
We're on the decline.
oh
Absolutely.
yeah, our empire is collapsing. We have more liabilities
But go
than
to
we
work,
do
pay your
have
bills.
assets. Yeah, we just sent a rocket into space, supposedly.
Yeah.
We're going to spend how many
Artemis.
billions to Israel and the Ukraine and Japan? And I mean, we can't afford it. No, we cannot afford it, but they've got the money printer going on and they want you to go to work and
And
pay
they got
taxes.
you paying
and,
taxes
it's
to ensure
just-
that this all goes through.
And
you know,
the
I don't know
market,
why we're sending astronauts when Sarah's high enough she can just touch the moon right now.
it's nice to have a break from Sarah. Did she go to the bathroom? Can we lock the
Yes.
door? Can we lock the door on her? Maybe she'll go to sleep and pass out. Oh, shit, there she is.
she said, "Can I lock the door?"
Are we done?
Not yet. We're talking about stuff you don't care about, which is current events in history.
Exactly.
Right.
Oh, man.
Talk about a F it attitude, man. I mean, I guess.
Hey,
that's
look,
just one way of
look,
looking at it.
I wish at this point I was absolutely ignorant.
Me too.
We talk about that all the time.
Yeah.
Blissfully walking through life.
Like,
I wouldn't be so tense today if I were. You know,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess
So-
we wouldn't be, but man, just being at the
the precipice of the end.
yeah, and not knowing what's coming. I'm glad that I have been
Well,
shown.
Oh,
the-
it's
I was
exciting.
going to say,
It
I
is.
think
It's
the
exciting.
good thing is that as believers, you know, it's okay. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm worried about the future, but I'm also not because, like, I know who's got that in the end.
Right.
It just doesn't.
I just didn't think that I was going to see it.
Right, this generation, right?
Yeah,
I just didn't think that we were. That was in the bingo
Like
card.
you said,
Exactly.
but that wasn't on my bingo card this year.
No,
Yeah.
it really wasn't.
Yeah.
Undoubtedly.
But man, I've been sensing that something has been building up to this for so long that I've been preparing for so
Right.
long that I've been awake. I guess you would call it for so long that this is the only time that I've really felt like, oh wow, this is
Right.
this is really it. Like you're gearing up for the show, and you put on the costume, and you're getting ready, and you're getting ready to play your part, and it's just like you got the jitters
I've
now because I'm like,
waited my
Yeah,
whole life for this.
BB's been doing it for 40 years.
yeah, and it's just like, oh,
You know,
shit, this
waiting
is
on
like
this
really,
moment.
You know,
it's
it's
really
been
real.
feeling it.
When I read, because I just made the assumption that he was from
It's real.
Not Poland.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah, not
and
Ukraine.
when I
He was
started
from
doing
Ukraine.
the research, I just was like, "You've got to be kidding me!"
Another
Like,
man with a name change.
He went to school here.
School here. I
Yeah.
mean, excellent at soccer.
Yeah,
You know,
Medowowski, I think
Yeah.
was his original name.
and then he joined IDF, and of course,
Well,
from
he's
there,
a dual citizen,
right, yeah.
right?
But I did not
I don't
know
think
all
that
that.
should be a thing. I don't think that dual citizenship should be a thing.
well,
It
I
should
think
not- it
I
should
think
not.
if you're
Yeah,
like
it should
him
not.
or a
Yeah.
dual citizen, or then you have to have the toothbrush mustache.
I can see dual citizenship if your dad's from A and your mom's from B, or vice
Right,
versa.
right,
But
yeah.
the
The amount of people
power
that have
mad
that.
people that are sucked in to these organizations. I mean, I'm still going through Epstein emails, and it is unreal to me this spider web that is just
Oh yeah,
it touches every
Everything.
aspect of our
it's like it blankets
existence,
everything.
entertainment, finances,
That's why they
government.
said it would destroy the
everything.
system,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the whole system.
Well, I'm ready. How about y'all?
Yeah, I am
Yeah,
too.
I am too.
Well,
Burn it down.
there's a list of people that's like, when? All the comments, I get so tickled because 90% of the comments are like, just let us know when we got to quit playing bills, or not go to work,
yeah.
But everybody right
And
now,
that's all it would take is everybody just going, nope, not today.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
going
I
to
won't
stop.
participate.
I'm not participating.
Yeah.
I'm not watching TV. I'm not going to the store. I'm not driving.
Well, and people really don't think
Hanging out at the
about there is more of us than there are of
Oh
them.
yeah. Well, that's the
And-
gorilla in the room.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
If we collectively quit, you just don't understand even what one day would do. Like if we quit.
That's really what they're scared of. They're
Yeah,
scared
if
of
10% of account holders went and withdrew 30% of their money, the banking system would grind them.
The problem is 85% of people, if you took away their internet, would cease to exist.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're beyond NPCs.
Yeah. They don't understand how the banking system works.
They don't understand how anything works
But,
You're right.
if they didn't have foosball,
other than
There
their
was no,
electronic device that keeps them connected to their entire world.
yeah,
Right.
you want people rioting, shut the internet off.
That's
Yeah,
exactly
yeah.
right.
And then they're not going to riot for the right reasons.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
that
give
was
me
that
my
no,
internet back.
that was that No Kings protest thing that, that was worldwide or nationwide or whatever. Someone, a buddy of mine asked me, he was just, giving me shit. And he goes,
They had one here.
yeah, he goes,
Yeah.
was that you and your brother I saw when I drove by the No Kings protest? I went, no. I said, maybe if it was a No Pedos protest,
Yeah.
you might have me.
We'd be
But
front
when
row.
you're doing the No Kings, you're still doing red and blue, stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
You know,
It's still a
if you're-
division.
Yeah,
It's a
and
division
I'm just not.
Well,
Sides
honestly-
are stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You cannot create a group because once again, you're just you're still dividing.
Yeah.
It just has to be a united effort. Like, hey, everybody that's against pedos and paying taxes, stand over here.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, when you're
It
arguing
should be everyone.
left
Yeah.
and right, red and blue, conservative, liberal, Democrat, and Republican, it's still that system.
Yeah,
They still want you.
they got you.
Yeah, yeah. They still want you arguing your side, your tribe,
Yeah.
and it's
just
gotten
division,
to the point
division,
where
division.
a lot of people can see it just doesn't matter. I mean, just look what happened in Louisiana, right? You elected the quote unquote right people to enact this change.
Yeah.
And
Lo and behold, nothing changes.
nothing happened.
Well,
Same thing nationally.
So they
Yeah,
voted.
nothing changes.
They voted on the eminent domain.
Yeah,
it got
HB
shut down.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
now-
never got out of committee.
Never got out of committee. That's
12 to
insane.
7. I
So
think
they can still
Mugrafan-
legally take your property if they want to put some sort of a pipeline. or
Yeah,
anything
and
through
the
there.
lobby
this is
group,
giving me Jesse James vibes.
right?
Like,
He's kind of like
you know.
he
Yeah.
wasn't the bad guy. Like all the people that they told us were villains were actually freedom
Right.
fighters.
right? No, yeah.
Yeah.
If you
It's
look
funny how
at
that
it
works.
from
How that-
you
yeah.
came to take my property and
Yeah.
I am telling you no, like what he did. I mean, yeah, you blew up some shit, but like,
Yeah, I mean,
you know, yeah, but I mean, we get where he was coming from because that's like someone coming to your house, and you know,
Correct.
telling you
Yeah,
what they're going to do with
correct.
your land, and it's not, we're not going to be okay
Yeah,
with
well,
that.
I mean, look what they did with the COVID lockdowns, right? They were talking about mandatory vaccines for everybody.
Yeah.
And, now they're going back and saying, no, we never said that.
I went to
Oh,
pick up a
well,
horse in
no.
Lufkin because, we weren't doing anything else. But I remember there was state troopers
At
at
the
the
border.
border. And they're like, what are you doing? And I'm like,
Nothing.
man, you
Papers, please.
just literally trying to go pick up a horse.
That happened to us.
I kill you.
Yeah.
No, I can't. No, I'm just
It's just
kidding.
crazy.
Well, I think
like,
that I think we're headed there again.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
We
oh,
are.
what's this new
Hey,
corona?
I hate to break my end, but hey,
Sarah's ready.
listen, Linda, I gotta go home to my house, and it's an hour away. So love y'all.
Love you.
That's y'all.
Don't bust your bottle behind you.
I know.
Okay. I didn't want that to hit the floor and like everywhere.
You think I ain't gonna waste no liquor? Hey.
All right, we'll give Lee the last word. He's got something over there he's
What'd
been
you
sitting
pick up?
on
Yeah.
for a minute.
Josh said something that, Mary, y'all's conversation triggered this. So I printed this out the other day. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, that governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed, that whenever any form of government becomes destructive to these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it, and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence, indeed, will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes. And accordingly, all experience hath shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer, while evils are sufferable, than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations pursuing invariable the same object evinces a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty to throw off such government and to provide new guards for their future security. That's in our Declaration of Independence.
They're giving us a playbook for us to go by so that we don't think that we're doing the wrong thing when we decide to abolish our government.
Are the abuses we have suffered at the hands of our government, anybody think they're going to stop? Anybody think this is going to get better?
This isn't going to get any better.
Does anybody think we can vote our way out of this?
The way, I think what America's waiting on is,
Superman.
It's like we're all waiting on who's going to stand up 1st who's going to make the first
Everybody
move.
think, Elon's going to say this.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, we all have to collectively make a choice and to change it. It's not going to be one person to lead it. It's going to be all of us.
That's why I advocate for nonviolent civil disobedience.
I do
Just stop
too.
participating.
Because
everybody stop.
Once the violence, you can't go back from that.
No.
Like that will just erupt more. You
Right.
cannot be like, okay, I'm gonna put my gun away. No, we done.
Yeah.
That's done went too far now.
Yeah.
Well, you get what we have in Iran.
yeah.
Right? So
Yeah.
it's hard to walk away from the table after you've killed,
Well, yeah.
And a lot of the people that advocate for violence, that they're ready to get this on, they have no idea
how bad it is.
how bad it can get.
No,
They've
and
never seen
There has
violence
to be
on that level.
An emotional. It has to be a connection, but almost like a disconnect, because you can let yourself emotionally become, and so you're not leading, with critical thinking. You're just emotionally, you just want to kill him. I get it. We all line them up. Let's go. But it's like we can't handle it in that manner. Like it has to be civil.
Well, they're not allowing us to have it civilly because the FBI and all the rest of them said,
It's
nope, we're not.
protecting them,
We're
yeah.
not gonna investigate it. It's closed.
Move on.
Move
Yeah.
on with it. Look at the Dow. We're all going to be fine. Everything's good
She
to
killed
go.
me when that was her opening statement. Look
That
at
was
the Dow.
crazy.
Are you kidding? We ain't even hear about the Dow. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That was probably the worst.
Well, basically, what they're
I've ever
telling
seen.
you is corporate profit
Yes.
is
Matters
more important than
more.
citizens' well-being,
Yeah.
than children's safety, than and it's insane to keep repeating this process of, look at Trump. Full disclosure, I voted for him. The whole no new wars, drain the swamp. I was all for it. I was ready for a massive change. Let's prosecute the people that committed voter fraud. None of it. Absolutely none of it.
Did y'all happen to see, it's a robot. The White House had demonstrated. I cannot remember the robot's name.
Oh, it was the first one with Melania Trump.
Yes.
Walked out with Melania.
Yes.
What was y'all's feelings on that?
Well, like 3 days before that, I watched a robot pick up a potato chip.
My feeling is we're 100 years behind China on the robots.
Oh, you are not lying about that.
Yeah. So the universal income, the argument for that is the AI, the robots, they are literally going to reduce the need for human workforce by a magnitude.
Elon literally told you won't need to save, you won't need to put back, money won't be an issue. And
Then why don't he give his away?
Right?
Yeah.
You're the first trillionaire in history. You know, of course, you're not worried about money.
Yeah.
All these people that we talk of all have bunkers, and everybody is
well, and that's why I
prepared,
say
they
it falls
have that
on
stuff.
deaf ears when people like that try and talk to people like you and I,
Right.
because we don't live in the same world.
And they're not
no,
privy
they're
to a
not
lot of
buying
the same
groceries.
No,
They're
no.
not buying
Yeah,
fuel.
you're
Or
not
we're not privy to
doing
the
the
same
real
information.
life things that we do every day.
Right.
You go to your and no hate to them at all. I'm very glad that you've been that blessed in life. But you go to your gated community, and
With
you
your
have
armed
your
guards.
armed
Armed
guards.
guards.
Yeah, you don't.
You don't need a Second Amendment.
No.
You have private security.
I just wonder, because I've been sort of doing a deep dive into these guys' bunkers and stuff. And the one guy,
That's interesting because I haven't.
he
and
owns.
that's
Well, he owns.
interesting.
He
yeah.
owns an entire Hawaiian island by himself. Like 98% of one of the Hawaiian islands he owns, and that's where he was building his bunker. And so I was sort of doing a deep dive into these bunkers, and they're elaborate, and they're billions of dollars or hundreds of millions of dollars. And I just thought, what kind of life are you going to have in a
That's what
bunker?
I was just thinking on an island.
Well, and then I thought, okay, so you're in a bunker, you're basically in a hole in the ground, and you're surrounded in your hole.
So are we mole people?
Yeah, well, and that's what I'm thinking. That's going to be your entire existence as being a mole person. Well, then
vitamin
then
D
that means
will be.
I was going to say, because then that means the people who aren't mole people, us radiated and infected rats,
Right.
will just cover up your vitamin D holes.
We're gonna be glowing on top of you.
Yeah, or your vitamin D hole just becomes our S hole, and
Well, I'm sure
that.
they'll have a robot down there that specializes in sucking.
yeah, I'm sure
I'm glad I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, don't sign me up for that.
That's what I'm. That's so. My entire point was, it was kind of like when they were talking, 5 years ago, where they're saying all the people in the city, we're going to come out to the suburbs, and then we're going to
Take
start
everything,
taking
yeah.
You're surrounded, stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, all you have to do is cut off the entrances and exits, and
That's why I
you're
think
rats in a hole.
These people are talking about their bunkers, and stuff like that. They really only have to wait out. I think it's the theory is 90 days.
Till what?
Well, 90 days, you're looking at a 90% reduction in population in the United States.
So they're gonna bunker for
Right. So they don't have to wait very long.
So
It's
they're
not
prepped for
they're prepped for
90 days.
Well, a little bit longer than that,
Yeah.
but they don't have to wait very long before we'll tear each other apart. We will.
Well, within the first week, I think it's 5 days, I read a deal where, basically if you have a critical illness,
Yeah.
you're a burn victim, a cancer patient, type 2 diabetes, you name it, that percentage of the population will expire within the first week. And then, when the infrastructure goes down, water, electricity, communications, then people start in on each other.
Yeah.
So I don't know about nuclear fallout at this point.
Well, really, all they have to do is turn off the lights.
Right.
I mean, that's basically
just
all
cut
they got
the power.
Just cut the power, turn off the lights, and we'll take care of the rest of it. The one thing that I saw that was amazing is the people of Iran, right? So they're getting bombed supposedly to hell and back. But they are out in the streets. This is their new year, right? So they are out in the streets singing. They're praising God. They're having parties. Their leadership is out in the streets with them. They're just having a good time, and they are not ripping each other apart. They're going through a really hard time. They still have markets that are open. People are buying what they need.
It's almost united,
right? And they're not stocking up. They're not hoarding. They're just buying their loaf of bread. They're buying their milk. They're doing the things that they need to do for the daily life that God has given them that day. And it's refreshing to see that these people, even though they are the most chastised people, of course, in the West. They're not allowing us to dictate their happiness or their reaction to the situation, and they've taken that away from the West. They wanted mass chaos. Donald Trump wanted people to be ripping themselves apart. He wanted a civil war. That's what the military planners told him. CIA told him, you can do this, and we're going to have mass chaos in Iran.
Yeah.
And it's not happening. It's pissing them off.
The thing is, they kept saying that the people of Iran, they're going to rise up.
Yeah.
They're going to rise up. Well, then you killed 160 schoolgirls, and they were definitely rising up, chanting death to America.
Yeah.
It's funny how when you blow up a bunch of schoolgirls, the population isn't really on your side anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, you just created how many more combatants?
Exactly.
And I keep
families who
Yeah.
know the reality of war, and they have a hatred.
And you're a bunch of pedophiles blowing up children.
Yeah.
You look at Gaza. I mean, like the stuff that's coming out of Gaza, these people are just living in like tents, and they're helping each other,
tents,
and they're walking with each other and trying to help each other get water and carrying stuff and using pack animals where they can, and they're not ripping each other apart. They're not killing each other. They're just trying to help each other and survive.
They're trying to survive.
And they're doing the best thing that they can. Is
It's
help
not
each
even
other.
about establishing anything. It's literally like daily, just making sure we get through tonight.
Right.
That's what killed me about Gaza was whenever I first did the deep dive, because I felt ashamed because that was going on, and everybody here was just kind of like, it's Gaza. It's Gaza.
It's dirt
and
people.
when you literally, do your deep dive and look, I ain't gonna lie, it broke me.
Yeah.
Children
Yeah.
taking care of babies because mom and dad is gone.
Just got blown up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
buried
and they're
under
just,
rubble.
they're crying. They have nowhere to go. They have no food, no water. Supply lines were cut off. It just killed me.
And then we didn't do anything
That was the other thing. Efforts were stopped, and we were fine with it.
for humanitarian
For genocide,
aid. Yeah.
and for me, I didn't appreciate my tax dollars being used for that, and I still don't
it's
appreciate
sickening.
it. I didn't sign a check
It's
for it.
because we're ruled by these pedophilic, satanic people. And
Pedovores.
I'm sorry, people. This is exactly what this is, and this is the reasons why we're at the situation that we are. That we're watching in 2026 a genocide of a people on real time on TV, and we're not doing nothing.
Well, I was listening to the radio on the way up here, and our leadership is talking about this will be over in 2 weeks, maybe 2 weeks and a few days.
Heard that
Who knows?
That
once
was
we
what
get,
killed me. Yeah,
But-
a 2-week war.
yeah, when we stop, do they honestly think they will? I mean, we've already
I wouldn't.
right. I mean, put yourself in their
I mean,
shoes.
yeah, you just
And
got to. Your
just
ass
blew up
handed to you.
schools. You blew up desalination plants. You blew up infrastructure.
I was
You
about to
killed
say
how
that
many innocent
infrastructure
people?
over there is now 10 years behind because you just
Easy.
they don't
Easy.
have the resources,
And we're
to
not going to
do-
allow them to.
You know what also was funny to me is Benny Boy. He has mentioned, Iran having nuclear weapons. We're constantly worried about them developing, certain weapons. Like that's been something that's been for years.
Oh,
Yeah.
since
Every
the 90s.
time you hear,
Yeah,
he's
for
like,
the last
"Oh,
30 years,
we
2
should
weeks
be
away.
on it, before this happens, but nothing has ever happened. I'm not saying that. And look, they might have been up to that. I don't know. I'm not over there, but until something happens, don't you retaliate? You don't just pounce on them first, and then have to deal with what comes along with your.
Now we're having to deal with it.
Yeah.
We're having to deal with their actions. Their irresponsible actions, which they have a playbook.
Yeah.
And their playbook is trying. And here's what really gets me is that they think that they can determine God's arrival. I mean, their Messiah's arrival by hastening things on the earth.
I agree, because
Right.
the amount of soldiers that have come forward saying that they were told that this is
Biblical.
biblical, that would have been brought about by God,
Right.
not by man. And I'm not saying that God won't use man to bring things about, because he will, but that was, I don't feel like that was God. I'm just going to say that.
We
but
can't hurry up God's timeline.
it's on his time. And I mean, 1,000 years to us is but a blink to, God. Like, that's no time for him.
I always say, if you want to hear God laugh, tell him your plans.
Yes, yeah.
Right. Exactly
yeah.
right.
And here they are, not only telling them their plans, they are dictating his
To
plans
God.
And putting
to
his
him.
name
How
on
arrogant
it.
do you have to be?
Yeah.
To think
that's
I can manipulate this.
again, toothbrush mustache for all of them.
They can manipulate the weather.
Yeah.
I mean, they're godlike.
It's just insanity. If how many people would be at each other's throats without government, right? Most parents want the same thing for their kids. It doesn't matter what part of the world you live in. Most people, the issues that we have are governments and corporations. Corporations now are so large, they don't have an allegiance to a country. They don't, they're a global corporation.
No, because if they can't do it here, they're just going to go somewhere else and do it. It's not.
Yep.
Yeah, that's exactly
It's
the
not
point.
about,
It's a technocracy.
we just want to work in America. Oh, well, they have rules. Let's go over here where I can get away with.
That's why they build iPhones in China.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now they're trying to move that manufacturing base to India because they're trying to get India to be like the brunt force Ukraine against Russia. So they're trying to get India in a position to where now they're going to be used as a battering ram against China.
Well, did you see Marco Rubio say that if Iran would just spend their money on their people instead of building bombs and rockets, that they would be better off? Could you gaslight us anymore?
Yeah, hey,
as we're
if
sending
the United
bombs
States
and rockets,
spent more money on their people
Yeah.
instead of bombs and rockets.
Or if the United States just had no fraud.
Oh, I was about to
No
say,
shit.
We don't.
You
I
know?
mean, they're not even. He didn't. 93 million wasn't even spent.
Her head's
on,
about to explode.
Yeah, I was
Y'all
gonna
look
say,
out.
He's about ready to
Ooh,
have a
look, can't know which way to go away with
He's
this.
like,
Yeah, because I mean,
He's like
he
Bruce
bought
Lee of
lobster
thought. Yeah.
and steak and a baby grand piano. He's not even spending it on the
but
good shit.
that's every department in our government, right? And it doesn't. The Somalia issue in Minnesota never got resolved.
and
the
this California
issue.
stuff isn't going to
the
be.
New York issue. The fraud is what holds our country together.
Look.
It's the
I got
web.
it. I got it. All right, I got it. You don't have a restaurant. You don't have a tattoo shop. You don't have a beauty parlor. We all have hospices.
Yes, all under one name.
All under one name on
And that-
several
Or
locations.
That poor old man. He was
daycare.
literally like, I haven't practiced in years, but there was a lot of hospices that were opened up under his name. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's like, wasn't me.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And a bunch of money.
It's absolutely insane. It's been unsustainable for decades.
And we wonder why.
And the roosters are coming home.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, we're in the tail end of our empire.
Yeah, we absolutely are. And they are absolutely clutching at straws, trying to keep it afloat.
Like they're spinning plates.
Yeah, that's
Right?
exactly what they're doing.
They're trying to spin plates and trying to keep it going.
to keep it going. And it is so far beyond pathetic. And I want to thank Elon for buying Twitter so that all this comes out, because if he hadn't,
Oh,
Yeah.
man,
Gosh,
yeah.
we wouldn't know any of it. And one of the side effects of him buying Twitter and allowing people to post, and don't get me wrong, I'm not so naive to think that there isn't some throttling going on there, but all the other platforms have had to lighten up because of it.
Right.
Otherwise, they would have no kind of users.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we kind of benefit from it a little bit. I mean, for one, because we have so many listeners and viewers and stuff. But there isn't. We couldn't say anything about the little hat people 2 years ago.
Nope.
Without being canceled.
Right.
You're right.
And right now, I mean, I just said little hat people, and if you're listening or watching this, then they pretty much had to. So again, I thank him for buying Twitter because it has brought about the reality that we can talk the way we're talking and not be completely canceled or
censored,
or
Silenced.
silenced or have our addresses put out there and people calling. Which, okay.
Right.
That only works in certain geographical areas.
Yeah.
So I've noticed that on YouTube. You and I've talked about that. Like YouTube has kind of became, oddly enough, the Wild West again. And I don't know why, but man, they have loosened that algorithm up and people are talking about stuff.
I think it's just the part of the spy ring.
I think it's a honeypot. I really do.
Yeah, I do
I
too.
love it.
I love it.
I'm loving it, man. I'm like, holy shit, that dude just said that, man. I'm like,
Like, subscribe, share.
Share. Anyway, that's going to do it for this edition. Again, we went way, way long on this, and I think we're going to have 2 editions.
Yeah.
So, look, like, subscribe, share, tell your friends and family about it. Whether you're listening on Rumble or X or YouTube or Facebook or wherever you find us, again, thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sharing. And again, guys, man, I don't want to do this with anybody but y'all.
Yeah, you're awesome.
Same.
All of you.
Yep. Love y'all to death.
I appreciate every
Thank you for listening.
time we come in here, man.
And to all our listeners in Europe, Americans, we love y'all. Please don't blame us for the administration and all the shit they're doing. We did not vote for that. Nope. We voted for the complete opposite
of where we're at.
And
that didn't age well.
No, it did not.
No.
I keep seeing people posting and sharing that. He's like, we don't want war.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I'm communicating with some different people in Europe now, and they're like,
what happened?
What are y'all doing? What the hell are y'all doing?
We're like, we don't even know.
You just tell them cruising towards a revolution.
Yeah.
One day at a time.
Yeah. One day we're a little closer.
I wonder what Donald Trump said tonight because I really don't give a shit. But I just wonder, I wonder what kind of spin he put on it because he talks 1 minute and
probably
then he'll get on True Aliens?
I imagine.
He's
Social
like,
and he'll say something else and then it's just total gaslight.
Did y'all hear? Okay, did y'all see the one where he was like talking about the gas prices and then he was like, well, no, about the statue. Did y'all see that?
No, I missed it.
Oh, I gotta
Statue.
send y'all that.
Okay.
I gotta figure out what statue he was talking about. But
Well, he
the
has
guy,
a big 22-foot gold statue.
that's what it was then.
That's going to be at the G20
and
summit
so the
in
guy
Miami.
was trying to talk to him about the gas prices and everything in the country like being haywire, and he was just like, no, I don't care. In essence, what about the statue? Like,
Kind of like the stock market being 50,000.
Yeah.
Jeez.
yeah.
We want to talk about pedophiles. Well, we're going to talk about the stock market.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in touch.
It's everybody in the stock market's a pedophile.
Yeah.
I think everybody that was woke that watched that literally was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Did you really just mention the stock market?
Yeah. We're talking about pedophiles and you're talking about stock market.
Disconnect.
Insane. Look, y'all can also send us a message. We actually got a message from somebody I hadn't responded to yet. I'll turn it over to you guys if y'all want to respond to it. But
We love you.
We got a message?
What is it, man?
Yeah, now I'm
I
like,
wanna hear
read it.
Oh no! Well,
It'll get us canceled.
I should have done this before we went on the air.
Okay.
We're gonna wrap it up, man.
All right.
Until the next time. Hey, we got guests coming up, right?
Yes, we do.
Who's our next one? Do you know? And do you know when?
Yeah, I wrote it down, but I left it at the house. We've got Mike Lester from 103.1 BBC
cool.
Radio. We've got, Sarah was tonight. We've got, is LaFonda
Yes.
coming in?
She's coming in 3 weeks.
Okay, and that's going to be on our morning.
Yep. And then you got the new guy that I told
coffee.
you that's running for city council.
Right. Well, I sent him a message, but I haven't heard back from him yet.
Cool.
And then we've got Mike's coming this Wednesday, and then the next Wednesday we've got Jessica Herring
The
from
news lady.
Locally Hated podcast.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Cool deal. All right, guys. So y'all stay tuned and like and subscribe, share all that stuff. Until the next time, man. Y'all have yourselves a good one.
We love y'all.
All right.
Whenever you're ready to be bold, it's time for Magnolia Lane Beauty Parlor. Call 337-404-1703. Find them on Facebook or book your appointment through Vagaroo. Whether it's a beautiful cut, the perfect color, or just a fresh update, Magnolia Lane Beauty Parlor has you covered. They're right behind Domino's in Leesville at 1614 South 5th Street. And remember, be good to your hair. You wear it every single day. That's Magnolia Lane Beauty Parlor in Leesville. Call 337-404-1703 today.
Let's be honest, you don't want to spend money in a business that smells like an armpit or a dipsty dumpster. Here at Leesville Tattoo, we keep the shop smelling great with the help of Christie's candles. They're so strong, we rarely light them. We just open the lids and let them do their magic. Do your nose and your company a favor. Open some of Christie's candles around your place and make living peaceful a priority. Christie's candles available exclusively at Leesville Tattoos.
Carrie Joe Photo Co. is the only choice when you're serious about preserving those special moments that only happen once in a lifetime. Weddings, engagements, graduations, grand openings, organizations, and events. Carrie Joe Photo Co. are the professionals. Need your event filmed? At Carrie Joe Photo Co., it's not a problem. With hundreds of special events, thousands of painstaking creative hours, and millions of beautiful moments and memories captured, Carrie Joe Photo Co. has all the experience you require when nothing less than the best will do. 337-591-1748. 337-591-1748. Carrie Joe Photo Co. on social media and kmphotoandfilm.com. Don't wait till it's too late to preserve your moment forever with Carrie Joe Photo Co. 337-591-1748 and kmphotoandfilm.com. That's Carrie Joe Photo Co. Bad Boy
and Skinnies.
Made to order custom burgers with your choice of 4 different types of bread, or get a unburger with no bread. 52 different fresh toppings and 6 cheeses. Even get an egg, bacon, or alligator sausage on top of your custom burger. Locally family owned and operated. Now offering pizzas made to order from all the same toppings from the main menu. Philly cheesesteak custom quarter-pound all-beef hot dogs. And fresh salads made to order. Pair it all up with one of those famous shakes or ice cream. That's Fat Boy and Skinnies in Leesville. Bad Boy
and Skinnies.
It's Carrie Joe, and welcome to the Truth Serum. Life is loud, messy, and a little crazy sometimes, and too often it feels like nobody's really hearing us. Like we're talking, but the world's not listening. On top of that, we're surrounded by negativity that tears us down when what we really need is more honesty, more support, and more real conversations that lift us up. So that's what we're doing here. The subjects that feel too dark or off limits, we're talking about them. Those uncomfortable moments you found yourself in and thought, I can't be the only one, we're talking about it. The dangerous, the taboo, the things people would rather sweep under the rug, we're talking about those too. Unfiltered, unashamed, unapologetic, and authentic. This is where the truth lives and where we can finally say the things we've been holding back. So pull up a chair, hit play, and let's talk about it on the Truth Serum with Carrie Joe.
Ooh.